here, Miss High and Mighty. Any piece of content that doesn't make an impact right out of the gate is dead in the water.
Yes, she is correct. She is correct. I think I like this chapter the most.
We might as well get a tombstone for this channel because it's as good as buried.
Oh, it's bad. It's real bad.
Do you have any idea how much high-quality content gets released every single day?
Every damn hour, so much content that you have to fight for.
This video is so lame, no one would even think about using it as a screensaver.
Ooh, gosh.
Someone get me a tissue. I'm tearing up thinking of how the Ark's core electricity is being wasted on such a terrible video.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're back in chapter 37 struggle. So I'm picking up where we left off at the end of chapter 36. I was very upset at the ending of chapter 36. So upset. What are we looking like? We got 14 different little flashy things to pick up. I think I'm capturing cursor, so I'm gonna show all of these locations. We're gonna skip all of the battle scenes and just play the cutscenes. I'm running through all the cutscenes blind so we can all enjoy it together. That looks like let's see. I do want to pay attention to that is Behemoth. That's Behemoth inside of the egg. If I can zoom in a little more. I wanted to make sure I paid attention to the overworld because there was some stuff in the overworld that will change as the story goes and it never reverts back to how it used to look. So this is that right there, that's Behemoth that you can see inside of the egg. And she looks pretty darn regenerated to me. So what else we got around here? Let me zoom out. We got a bunch of other eggs, other little flashy things to hit. I haven't counted out all of them. Okay, let's get started. It's gonna be boring for me, but for you guys, it'll be really fun. All right.
I'd rather not walk.
What's this? This says nothing. It's just hidden reward. Get lost relics. So they did a thing where you're now able to skip. Ooh, you're able to skip battles now. Wow.
All right, not there.
I told you justice would prevail.
Oh, you're able to skip battles now if you exceed the power level of the stage.
One of those encounters everyone is talking about. I'm
Securing it.
Here we go. All right, show me something good.
Coming.
What happened?
All right, not there. I knew that.
Reclamation Site 01.
I've removed all the crystals from your arm. The interior circuity is a bit of a mess, but you should be able to move around. It's a good thing the power to the arm was cut before it got worse.
What about my weapon?
You can still use it, but don't expect it to perform at full capacity.
Okay.
In your current condition, you can operate at about 10% of your normal max output.
Just from losing an arm? Operate 10% normal max output.
Well then, considering that I'm usually 100 million times stronger than your ordinary Nikke, how much stronger does that make me?
You idiot! It's simple math! You're 1,000,000 times stronger! Whoa! You're like a math genius! Many villains are erudite doctors and scholars.
These two...
Laplace, try lightly clenching your fist.
Heroic fist clench!
There's nothing. Ooh, that sounded bad. Crack.
Uh-oh.
That's her arm's gone. So she has to go back for repairs. An ominous splintering sound can be heard.
I said lightly.
Oh yeah.
Let me take a look. I'll see what's broken.
Everything?
I'm fine, Maxwell. One of the joints in my pinky finger got bent in a weird direction, that's all. No biggie.
And what would you consider a big deal? Your arm getting ripped off?
Yeah, that'd be a huge deal.
Totally, the hugest.
Both of you, be quiet.
This is so silly.
I wasn't even talking that loud. Fine, I'll be quiet.
Laplace, listen carefully. You can move your arm. You can hold a weapon. You can even fight. But with the shape that you're in, you should thank your lucky stars if you don't actively hold us back. I'm the mechanic for Matisse, and...
Funny, I thought you were their professional nagger. Boy, oh boy. Lovely weather we're having, aren't we?
I like Drake's actress, like in her little premium skin, like she swaps between her little theatrical villain voice and then like her actual, you know, off the clock voice.
As I was saying, I'm a mechanic, and so I know what I'm talking about. You should head back and undergo repairs before continuing.
Yeah.
Maxwell, we already discussed this. The matter is closed.
Fine. Do what you want.
Fine, do what you want. Get bent in half. See if we care. Are we ready to keep? Are we okay to keep going, Rappy?
Of course. Probably.
Don't worry, you ignoramuses. We may not have Cinderella or Gray Gray, but we'll be fine. Sure, we won't be able to depend on our two strongest members anymore, but it'll be okay.
Uh-huh.
Totally fine. Yep.
Why do I feel worse now?
Come on, man. You can't be like you using them as a crutch. You gotta come up somehow.
Woo!
Wow, nobody's confident in the mission now.
Maxwell, I'm terrified of Suen.
What? Why are you saying that all of a sudden? I know that.
But I can handle it.
What in the world are you talking about?
She's saying we gotta go back.
Suen is a villain. That much is certain. But if she were pushed, there's a chance. She'd become something even worse than that. Sure, we could head back to the Ark and get some repairs done. It'd be quick and easy. But I worry that something even as innocuous as that could push Suen over the edge.
Oh my goodness. They don't want to go back all beaten up, otherwise Suen's gonna freak out and overextend.
That's why we need to keep going. If we want to stop Suen from going even further into the dark side, we need to accomplish something while we're out here.
Commander, did you hear that? Drake is actually making sense.
Jesus, come on. It's just so... I can hardly believe my ears.
Let's move out.
Let's go!
Laplace and Drake march on confidently.
Wow, they actually took our situation into serious consideration.
Maybe you were too harsh on them before.
I mean, nobody wants to have a hysterical Suen, you know?
Maybe a little, but they're still a bunch of morons.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should get going.
All right, we're going back in. No breaks. We had a pit stop. Pit stop. We're not going back to the surface. I mean, not going back to the Ark like I thought.
I will protect my people.
All right. Is Leviathan gonna want to talk to us? I doubt it. She's gonna be very hostile. I'm trying to look at Maxwell's legs, right? I can never tell if her legs are, if they're mechanical or if it's just a set of pants that she's wearing.
If we subdue her like we did before, I'm sure she would.
Well, I mean, she didn't really have any freedom back then. I don't think this. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think this is gonna be an option for us any longer. No, like, you had a restraint and you had Cinderella with you, so you know.
She's going to be more wary of us than ever. The more I think about this, the more frustrated I get. That egg made the first move and tried to consume Laplace's weapon. And then when that didn't work, Leviathan was the one who used the crystals. We were only acting in self-defense. Those crystals cut through Laplace's parts like a hot knife through butter. And that's what caused the malfunction. It wasn't our fault. We're the victims here. And yet she's acting like we're the ones who betrayed her.
Well, she's got very, 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 very big. Excuse me. She's got like very big, what I even call it, trust issues. Not even trust issues. She's very insecure because it's hard for her to trust people because she, she's so afraid of betrayal because she beats herself up because she felt like she betrayed the Siren during the Mudfish event. So, yeah, it's like the slightest hint of what's the word? Like like what is it? Bad faith or not ingenuity, but in whatever the reverse of
We'll have to try and get that point across to her when we talk. Things escalated quickly, and it was hard to keep a cool head.
Sorry.
The fact that we were enemies didn't help matters.
It feels like we're getting the short end of the stick here, and I don't appreciate it.
Maxwell, look at this! Hurry, hurry!
What is it now?
Come here and see for yourself. Hurry, hurry!
Maxwell grumbles as she walks forward.
This better be good, or I'm gonna be upset. Cutie, Rappy, come look at this.
Okay.
Quickly.
Rappy and I head toward where the members of Matisse are standing. A vast expanse of black liquid stretches out before us. That's a lighthouse. This little ship. Within it, a mass of writhing snake-like creatures can be seen, so there's a set of traps that she's placed. Let me see if I can't. Like, I see this little red glow over here. Okay, so she set a trap for us.
Minions summoned by Leviathan, and quite a lot of them. Using my hero vision, I detect at least 30.
Same goes for my villain vision. No worries, I'll deal with this vermin in a jiffy.
You can do that?
Actually, probably not.
She can't swim, right? She's not going in there.
I shouldn't even get mad at this point. I should expect these kind of answers from you.
Looks like we have to go around. It'll be a long detour.
It doesn't seem like we have much choice. What's the writing on our weapon? SAG 2000? Looks like it. These things are Tyrant class. They may not be all that strong on their own, but in a group.
Should I try flying us over one by one?
I remember this. She said she wasn't able to do it, right? She had to practice. She hasn't practiced yet.
Of course, if I were to fall in, we'd end up as worm food. Or snake food, rather.
So that's a no.
Still though, it may be worth a shot.
Negative. Absolutely not. That's a negative. The risk is too high. Click this.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cool?
No. All right. I'll admit it would be cool, but still.
Subordinate.
Helm? Aren't y'all tired of giving Helm all this stuff? Now she got screen time too. All right, give me a second. Let me find my mouse. Helm, what is it?
Do you have a moment?
I'm kind of in the middle of something, but go ahead. Oh, mouse.
Brace for impact.
What? One side of our vision brightens. From a distance, a massive beam surges ahead in a straight line. It's another boat episode. The Black Sea in front of us is engulfed in a blinding light that forces me to close my eyes. Once the light and heat begin to subdue, I slowly open my eyes. The massive snakes in the Black Sea are gone, replaced instead by a smoldering patch of scorched earth. Oh, it just evaporated all of the liquid metal. Huh.
This is...
Do we have a new hero?
I whip my head toward the direction the beam came from. Above the Black Sea, a massive white structure glows in the distance. It's the boat. It's the Admire.
This is the Aegis Squad, reporting from the Admire.
Wow.
We will be joining the Commando Unit's surface exploration operation.
Wow, they're gonna sortie.
Woohoo! Yo ho ho!
Sounds like a different voice for Mast. I was not expecting Helm in the Aegis Squad. Well, I mean, they did a preview for the chapters, and then they did show the ship in the chapter. But okay.
Long time no see, everyone. It's been a while. Howdy.
Wow, it's kind of strange seeing the Admire up on the surface.
So now they're in the story now. No longer
Your
events.
timing was impeccable, all of you. A mobile base like this is precisely what a hero like me needs.
Bah! I was just about to make my move. You all stole my thunder!
Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to.
Anchor's my favorite.
We'll make sure to time it better next time.
Oh, sure.
If I just respond to Drake's nonsense as if it were normal, does that disarm her?
Matisse. Okay, I'm surprised, Helm. This isn't like you. Well, you know Helm is giga thirsty for the commander.
Why do you say that?
Knowing you, I thought for sure you'd contact me as soon as you got approval to join our operation. Nah, it was preemptive. Not only that, you didn't explain the bombardment plan in excruciating detail beforehand. She don't do that anymore.
Oh, that.
Is your presence here classified? Secrecy isn't exactly possible when there's a hulking ship like the Admire involved.
Not exactly.
She was acting on advice from me, the great pirate Mast. Following you in secret, only to step in at the critical moment. And saving the day all with minimal dialogue.
Wait, so nobody knows you guys are up here?
Now that, my friends, is how a true pirate does it.
Believe it or not, what she's saying is true.
I even managed to convince the boss.
Oh, burning them, okay.
That means everyone is embracing the Buccaneer way of life.
It's incredible when you think about it.
I'm not sure about that. I doubt the commander cares all that much.
At any rate, we're joining this operation.
Just keep interjecting. At any rate.
Looking forward to working with you again.
I do find something rather strange, though.
I figured you'd have questions. Ask away, and I'll answer as best I can.
Okay, first question. How is the Admire even afloat right now? We're not in the open ocean after all. It may look like water, but this is all liquid metal.
Space magic.
We've deployed a wave disruptor that breaks down the makeup of nanomachines.
Oh.
It's something that Elysian has been developing for a long time. Something intended to go up against heretics.
A wave disruptor? So we're probably... I guess we're going to be running with the Admire or the Aegis Squad whenever we fight Liberalio.
This black liquid, what we officially call dark matter, is a substance made of nanomachines. And so the theory was that this disruptor would prove effective. And it has indeed proven to be a resounding success. Now, even though we've broken down the structural integrity of the dark matter, it still remains as liquid metal. While this greatly reduces the Admire's mobility, the fact that it can move at all is what's important.
So now it's like a turret. It's like a mounted turret or something, or a stationary turret.
So for this operation, the Admire will be primarily acting as a mobile base and providing bombardment support?
Aye, that's correct. It's unfortunate that I won't be able to show off my superior navigation skills. But since our movement is so limited, there's not much we can do about it. Right now, we're essentially a stationary turret.
That's what I said.
But given the Admire's gargantuan size, you guys could also use it as a bridge to cross dangerous terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, for example.
Good point. We'll be able to use it to bypass some of the black liquid.
I think I think Anchor's probably got my favorite, probably my favorite voice in this game.
All right, second question. How did you get here?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
We're not even remotely close to open water.
The Admire is amphibious.
Oh, really? It hops.
What? Really?
Yes.
That's absurd. Why would a company invest so much money and technology into preparing for a war on the surface, not knowing when it will begin?
Just for the love of the game.
Hard to say. Perhaps it's merely a difference in corporate ideology.
Huh?
Elysian's enemies are always up on the surface. And so Elysian's future also rests on the surface.
I suppose that's true. It's different with Macillus in that our enemies, and therefore our future, lie with the Ark.
Yep. Y'all are all doing a bunch of infighting.
Is it all right if I ask a question?
Of course.
Of all squads, why is it Aegis that got sent here?
Aren't you being a bit harsh, Rappy?
Are you sure? Is that harsh?
I'm hurt.
Oh. She's like, why y'all? Who sent y'all here?
In a way, understanding the true meaning hidden in what may seem to be a rude question, and then giving an appropriate answer is what any true adventurer would do.
Huh?
Very sharp, Rappy. I expect no less from you. You're right. It would make much more sense for Absolute or Mighty Tools to be here rather than us. However, the reason that the Aegis Squad came here is that there's something only the Admire can do. Everyone, will you follow me? I have something to show you.
Helm begins heading below deck.
Wow. She looks so cool doing that.
So cool. Okay. Something only the Admire can do. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's how we were getting across. Look at it. It's just. How's it look like on the map? On the map, it doesn't show up. Okay, so let's grab this.
I'd rather not walk.
This says list of things to pick up near the ruins. While it might be a bit far to say for sure, there appear to be parts belonging to Scorpion and Chatterbox near the ancient castle ruins. Not sure how they got there, but it's probably a good idea to snatch them up. Come to think of it, the combination is odd. What are Scorpion and Chatterbox parts doing in the same location? At any rate, I'm making a note of it. Okay, so I think the Scorpion is for Nvidia. Like, I guess maybe this is Ziz that's talking? Or it could be Leviathan. Yeah, the Scorpion and Chatterbox parts near the ancient ruins, I guess is where they fled to after losing a fight against Rappy. In like was it chapter 24? I think? Okay. So let's hit this.
Not there.
Ark! Oh, we're jumping back to the Ark for this one, okay. Dorothy's temporary quarters.
So, let me get this straight.
Hang on. I forgot what the other girl's name is. There's like two of them. I think they were the Elysian. I'm just looking at the heights of the characters. Alright. Boss Dorothy.
Anise wants to do a farewell performance so she can retire from being a pop star. And to do that, you need to get the old group back together again.
Uh-huh.
However, you don't have any way to contact them, and so you want to use my channel to accomplish that. Am I missing anything?
She's gonna charge you for it.
Nope, that's everything. 10 out of 10 summary, Dorothy.
I don't even know where to start with this. So, you both used to be pop stars.
No.
No, not me. Even though I've got more than enough star power to pull it off.
She doesn't believe that Anise was an idol. Ha!
It was just me.
She's like, yeah, right, bro.
Who are these two behind you?
Yeah, I forgot what the small one looked like. I like the Chinese buns. Well, I don't know if they're Chinese buns. I just look at them and think they're buns. Avistar is her name. That's a cool name.
Oh, these guys? They're lending us a hand with all this.
I'm Irie, and this is Avistar.
We're from the Overseer Squad.
Overseer Squad.
Hmm.
She's scheming.
Sorry, but I don't like talking to strangers.
Oh, Dorothy.
I'll have to ask you to leave.
Oh.
I'm a big fan.
Big fan of what?
Huh?
Huh?
Could I get your autograph?
Oh, you know her?
You saved the Ark when the Raptures invaded. You appeared like an angel and defeated the heretic in one strike.
Oh, never mind. She's gonna like that.
It left such a huge impression on me. I even made it the background photo on my phone.
She's like, let me see that. Irie takes out her phone and shows it to Dorothy, revealing a photo of Dorothy the moment she appeared in the Ark. That's what she wanted. She's like, oh man.
You can't exactly sign the screen, but could you possibly sign the back?
I haven't really practiced my signature.
I hope this isn't a plot, right? Like she gets Dorothy's signature to kind of analyze it and figure out who she is. Ooh. Ooh.
That's okay. You can just write down your name.
I don't have a pen.
I don't have a pen. Sorry, bro. I got one.
Could I at least get a photo then?
Sorry, I don't like taking photos.
Is she shy? She's shy about this? Isn't this what you wanted?
I haven't really practiced my signature. I don't have a pen. Sorry, I don't like taking photos.
She's actually nervous.
How about this? I can open up the Notes app on my phone, and you can type out your name.
Oh my god.
What would be the point of that?
The fact that you held my phone in your hands would be meaningful in itself.
Oh, she's a stan.
No, forget it.
Please? It'll be quick.
Oh my gosh. Dorothy types her name in Irie's phone.
Satisfied?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you. I'll treasure this phone and pass it down through generations.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever.
Whatever, dude.
Can we get this conversation back on track? So, can we borrow your channel for a moment?
No.
Just for one day?
Why would I ever agree to such a thing?
She's like, hell no, no.
Because we're friends?
Ha!
Yeah.
Just because we spent some time together on the surface doesn't make us friends.
Aw, come on. We've gotten into a few scraps with each other before, but that only makes us closer.
Didn't she throw you into a wall? And you punched her in the face?
If we become any closer, we'd have each other at gunpoint before long.
That's what I thought.
Oh, wait. We've already done that, so we must be super duper close then. We've even shot each other. That practically makes us lifelong friends.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, oh my god.
Come on, please. I'll even...
Sorry, but I have more important things being shown on my channel.
Whoops, I forgot. I accidentally skipped. My bad.
Come on, please. I'll even settle for a half day.
She said no. Negative.
I don't have time to deal with these trivial personal affairs of yours.
Oh.
Actually, now that you mention it, what kind of show are you doing, Dorothy? Oh, right. What exactly have you been doing with the channel?
I'm advertising Eden.
The music kicked.
Wow, no kidding. Is Eden going to open soon?
No, that's still a ways off.
Then why are you advertising it?
For the future. The Ark and the Eden will become closer and closer, eventually forming an alliance, and I will become an ambassador between the two. In preparation for that, I'm cultivating a positive image for Eden.
But nobody in Eden knows that you're doing this.
Hey, what are you scheming?
Nothing. Do you think I have some kind of ulterior motive?
I'd say that much is obvious.
Even if I had other intentions, there'd be no reason for me to hide it. Who would stop me?
Come on, you can't stop, man.
You two jokers? Without Robbie? Don't make me laugh.
Oh man, she getting clowned on again.
Okay, you're starting to piss me off.
Tell someone who cares.
Whoa.
Now I'm mad. Me too.
Huh?
What are they doing?
What do you think? You didn't expect us to get that angry, did you? Bet you didn't see that coming.
I'm getting tired of this. Please leave.
You're tired? Would you like a shoulder massage?
What the? No!
What is she doing? The sound of someone typing furiously at a keyboard echoes through the air. Oh, she the oh gosh, I forget what the title is called. The one who like kind of like notates everything that goes on in a courtroom. Everyone's eyes turn to Avastar, who pushes up her glasses and begins to speak.
I've done some research on Dorothy's channel. Her viewership ratings are through the floor.
What? Through the floor? Ooh, what? Nobody's watching the channel?
There are only a grand total of 2 posts pertaining to the channel.
Oh my gosh, she doesn't know how to grow her audience.
One from a user named Sing Sang Song, which says, "So boring." And another from Perooting that goes, question mark, huh?
Oh my gosh, she can't grow her audience.
Even for a small channel, these ratings are pathetic.
Yeah.
And the average number of related posts is around 1,000 per program.
Wow.
If I were to guess, I would say the only people who see your channel are people who accidentally stumble upon it while channel surfing.
Gosh, that hurts. That hits me. That hits me. Oh. Oh, I don't want to hear it either. Oh.
What specifically are you showing on this channel anyway?
Garbage?
From the looks of it, just a single video played on a continuous loop. The file is called Eden, Paradise on the Surface.
Ooh, cringe.
She's literally just playing one video again and again?
Oh.
Yes.
Let me see it.
That's embarrassing.
Here.
The video opens on a beautiful landscape of landscape shot of the surface. Lush verdant grass and trees, a clear blue sky, and pristine flowing brooks. Over the images, there is voiceover narration from Dorothy.
The last piece of paradise on the surface. Eden awaits you.
The video ends and starts from the beginning again. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Oh.
What is this?
It's garbage.
It's a promotional video for Eden.
I didn't see any footage of Eden in there.
It's hot garbage.
It's meant to be symbolic. Besides, we can't reveal Eden's location.
This video stinks.
It's bad. It's bad. That's what they say, and then they click off. They click off to a thumbnail of somebody giving a surprise face and a bunch of arrows on the thumbnail. That's what they like.
Huh?
It stinks big time.
Oh.
I knew you wouldn't understand. Do you have any idea how many messages are packed into this short video?
Dorothy.
No, I don't. And I don't care.
They don't care, Dorothy. It's not interesting.
Like I said, I hardly expected someone like you to
It's not just me. No one could understand this crap.
Oh. She's right.
Your channel is a complete dead zone. No one is watching it.
Oh.
I've never seen such miserable statistics in my life.
Oh my gosh.
If you had any clue how much media is consumed by people in the ARC, you'd realize how embarrassing those viewership numbers really are.
It's trash.
This isn't an ad. It's a whole bunch of nothing. No wonder it hasn't gotten any exposure.
This is something else. I like this, right? You have Dorothy who projects this perfect persona, right? When it comes to entertainment, When it comes to entertainment, she's trash. She's bad.
Time will solve that.
Listen here, Miss High and Mighty. Any piece of content that doesn't make an impact right out of the gate is dead in the water.
Yes, she is correct. She is correct. I think I like this chapter the most.
We might as well get a tombstone for this channel because it's as good as buried.
Oh, it's bad. It's real bad.
Have any idea how much high-quality content gets released every single day?
Every damn hour, so much content that you have to fight for.
This video is so lame, no one would even think about using it as a screensaver.
Ooh, gosh.
Someone get me a tissue. I'm tearing up thinking of how the Ark's core electricity is being wasted on such a terrible video.
Oh my gosh.
Lend us your channel for a day.
We'll fix up your channel.
And I promise we'll raise your viewership ratings.
All right, yeah, big time.
Using shock to grab attention isn't my style.
It's not shock.
Do you want to sit here and play this video again and again for all eternity?
You're gonna have to go with what works, right? Until you get a big enough following that you don't have to pay attention to what other people are doing, or you don't have to, focus on what other people are doing. You're gonna have to put something out there that grasps people's attention, even if it goes against what you want to personally do.
I don't know what your goal is, but this won't get you anywhere, no matter how long you wait. It seems to me that you're trying to appeal to the people, yeah? Otherwise, why would you broadcast this in the first place?
You're gonna have to show something people like. You're gonna have to show some kind of amenities or entertainment or something that will make the people want to get out of the Ark and check out Eden.
If you want to do that, you need better exposure. We can help you with that.
She's got agents.
We'll raise your ratings without touching your precious video. So, let's make a deal.
She said you got 2 viewers. Oh,
Fine.
man.
As long as you don't tamper with the original video.
I mean, like, this is cool because you got Dorothy, like, she spends all her time up on the surface, like, fighting raptors and doing other stuff and eating fresh fruit and stuff. But she knows nothing about actually, like, none of them on the surface know anything about advertising to the masses, like, in a normal environment, because they spend all their lives fighting the enemy.
All right, it's a deal.
So then, what is your plan?
Leave that to us. Just get everything ready for the handover.
Oh, I'm interested now. Look, I wasn't sure in the last chapters, because the last chapters it was kind of going slow. I was like, oh man, you pulling me away from the from the main story. But no, this is a side story I can get with. I'm liking this so far a lot better.
I'd rather not walk.
Chapter 36, I was so mad. I was so mad at the end of that. List of things to pick up below the north. I'm fairly certain there's something here, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I'll need to find out for sure, but honestly, I have no idea where to start. I should set aside a day to try digging. Okay.
Now then, let's get this show on the road.
Are they in my office?
Does anyone here know how to make videos by any chance?
I do.
Well, there goes all that confidence. And you were doing so well. First and foremost, nothing is ever going to come out of that video. It's dry as dirt. If we want to get more eyeballs watching, we need to win people over with some other videos. Remember when we made that promotional video for the Aegis Squad? Yeah, but the commander filmed all that. We only came up with the idea.
What event was this? Did I miss this? Maybe I'm forgetting. There has to be it. I probably just forgot.
You mean the one that was shown at the boat party? That video is the stuff of legend. Unfortunately, it got a bit buried under all the press surrounding the terror attacks. But it's still become something of a cult favorite.
Okay, so now we got a date for when that event happened.
I suppose that makes sense. Anyway, does that mean there's no one here who knows how to make videos? If that's the case, I guess we have no choice but to outsource. Let's see.
Is there a squad that handles that?
I know how to do it.
Then, alright. She's got like the Millennium Eye on her little hat.
You do?
Yes, I've made several promotional videos in the past.
Girl?
Are you talking about the promos for Elysian? Those are all a bit too... how do I put this? Fire and brimstone for my liking.
No, those videos were made by the marketing team.
Oh.
Then what videos did you make?
Something similar.
Why do I not entirely believe you?
Where I excel is the editing process, stitching together pre-existing footage.
Content creation was not on my bingo sheet for the new chapters.
I'm not as strong when it comes to ideas.
That's okay. You got a talent. We can stick that and rock somebody else for ideas.
So, as long as someone else points you in the right direction and provides some footage, you'll be good to go?
Yep.
Yes.
That's it.
Then there's no problem at all. I'm practically a wellspring of ideas. You know, a little modesty never hurt anyone. That means our only problem is finding source material. Yeah. What kind of video are we aiming for? As the wellspring from which all ideas flow, I've got something in mind.
Here's the thing, right? She keeps talking about the wellspring from which all ideas flow. I'm getting suspicious. All right, I'm getting real suspicious about Neon as of late.
Oh, I forgot to take a picture. What picture? Of Dorothy. What are you up to now? Nothing strange. Don't worry. Irie.
Yes?
If you give me a photo of Dorothy, I'll pretend I didn't see you secretly copying her fingerprints.
What?
Oh, could you give me a voice sample while you're at it? You do realize that it's illegal to possess a pilgrim's personal data, don't you?
What? It is?
Fine. I'll get you what you need.
I don't understand if they're doing it. I can't tell if they're doing it because they're just, look at these thighs. Oh my god, dude. I can't tell because like the text cuts off like right where her thighs start. Okay, I can't tell if they're doing this because they're just like crazy fans. This girl is stacked. Oh my, she's more stacked than a niece. She's more stacked than, man, and she's taller. Oh, I'm in danger.
And if you could be so kind, delete all the other information you gathered.
Okay, so she was just gathering information. I was like, are they doing this because they're fans, or are they actually doing it to just gather information on the side?
I will.
And that's exactly what it was.
What in the world are you two talking about? Should I explain?
When did she catch her? She's got eyes on everything. I forgot to take a picture of Dorothy. Nothing strange. I heard if you give me a photo of Dorothy, I pretend I didn't see you copying her fingerprints. Yes, she's trying to get her information and put it in the system and figure out how old she is or where she came from. You do know it's illegal to possess personal data, and you could be kind, delete all the other information you gathered.
No, I'll tell her. When Dorothy touched my phone, I copied her fingerprints.
Yeah.
I also secretly took several photos and recorded her voice.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Dang, you're not just a fan, you're a fanatic.
Man.
Not in the slightest. I was merely pretending to be a fan of hers.
Yeah.
To what aim?
To get information on her for the central government.
Since Dorothy is a Nikke, she must have been built using technology found in the Ark.
Oh, that's what you think. Oh, okay, because they don't know. Yeah, they don't know anything about Dorothy or where she came from, so they have no idea. They have no idea that she predates the Ark.
I wanted to analyze her voice and fingerprints to uncover her past records. To be precise, it's not exactly a fingerprint, more like a ballistic analysis.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to figure out what her body is composed of, whether there is any damage, and if there is, if those damage patterns correlate with any specific areas or weapons. My phone screen has a rudimentary analysis tool built into it. Since she only touched it briefly, I wasn't able to get any detailed information, but what I did get was still worth securing.
Girl, this ain't what we're doing here. We're trying to make videos. We're not trying to steal information.
Why do you say that?
A pilgrim conveniently pops out of nowhere to save the Ark, just in the nick of time. And now she's running her own TV channel? I'd be crazy not to be suspicious of that. I thought investigating her past might reveal something.
You're gonna find something you
Everyone
don't
has
like.
some skeletons in their closet. That's our team motto.
You're not gonna like what you find.
If we're unable to uncover what Dorothy did in the past, we can better ascertain what her goals might be.
Why are you so obsessed with digging up dirt on her?
Because we're the inspection unit.
That's what they do. Just look at them little flashing glasses.
Digging into people's past is what we excel at.
It's a bunch of nosy people.
Is that why you joined up with us on this little venture?
No, I only got curious when I met Dorothy face to face. However, since Neon caught me, I'll have to wait for another chance.
Wow, Neon. Can't pull it over on her. That's amazing. I mean, you know, Neon's got something hidden under the hood too, I'm sure.
Ha! You won't get past my supervision. My suggestion is not to try anything like that again.
Because it totally slipped past Anise.
If I'm being honest, I find you two most suspicious of all. You're being awfully chummy with an unidentified pilgrim. And you're cooperating with her without knowing what her intentions are.
You know.
What? Are you worried that Dorothy might destroy the Ark or something?
She might.
I hope she does.
What?
What do you think, Neon? Will that work? Yep, this should do the trick. Now then, Avi Star.
Yes?
From now on, I'm the brain and you're the muscle. I'll think and you make.
Okay, sounds good.
This is the part where she takes control.
All right, let's do this, my fellow bespectacled friend.
Oh, they all have glasses. I just looked at it. Wait a minute. They all got glasses and they all got white or silver hair.
Oh, I've got glasses too. Can I join?
Hell no.
Of course. Welcome to the Spectacles Alliance.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Huh. I just realized I'm the only one here who doesn't wear glasses.
You're only realizing that now? At any rate, could you please leave? This area is for Spectacles Alliance members only.
Man, don't leave them together. They scheming something. Damn, dog. Man. Man.
What the? You all came here in the first place because you wanted to help me.
Man. Hey, there are the birds again. Alright, what does this say?
To the target!
To the target. What does this say? From... Oh, from the sky? No, from the land, from the sky. That's a cool cover. Swarm nest. It's from the sky, from the land. Okay. Swarm nest scenario version. I really like the scenario versions. They're really good. They're really good background music for talking. The Admire internal maintenance room.
So, this is the engine room? There's all sorts of cool stuff in here.
Don't even get me started. The ship is packed stem to stern with all kinds of important machinery.
Stem to
And
stern?
cleaning it all is a nightmare.
Yeah. But the microwave generator is great for heating up frozen food.
The microwave generator.
What's in that corner?
That label, is that alcohol? You scoundrels, are you smuggling booze?
No, I have no idea what that's doing there.
It's rum. Would it be alright if I try some later?
Huh? Is that really you, Rappy?
Right? She's usually no nonsense.
I would appreciate it if you taught me more about this rum.
All right, I'll treat you to some.
I'll prepare some snacks. You're all gonna love my starfish omurice.
No.
While we're at it, let's set a date. What time works for everyone?
How about after this operation? I've heard that drinking on the deck makes everything taste better.
You know what's up. It certainly does. Especially when you're sneaking a few nips away from Helm's prying eyes. The taste is heaven.
So, I mean, she's right there. What are you doing?
I mean, hypothetically speaking, that is.
Wow, quite a few of the machines here are made by Macillus.
Oh.
Then again, I suppose it's not that surprising for you guys to be using another company's technology. The quality speaks for itself, after all.
Oh my god, stop glazing, stop glazing.
There are even some with the Matisse emblem on them. How did you manage to get these? It's tough even for us to get our hands on dedicated Matisse machinery.
Maxwell quietly surveys the surroundings. I feel like everything in here is built for Matisse. Or maybe Matisse helped reinforce the ship? I do the same, loosely following Maxwell's gaze. A part of the maintenance room was filled with machines containing the emblems for Macillus and Matisse. So Sewin stuck a bunch of stuff up there for Matisse? She's gonna give him upgrades. She's gonna upgrade them. Could this be for...
No way.
We brought all the necessary equipment for upgrading Matisse.
Wow, she just gave it to him, huh?
Everything is in perfect working condition, so you can use it straight away.
OMG! Power upgrade? I'm already at peak power. There's no need for an upgrade.
We worked really hard to haul all this stuff here.
Alright, well, I mean, an upgrade couldn't hurt.
We'd be pretty bummed if you didn't use it.
She's my favorite character.
Well, in that case, I suppose I'll use it.
We're not the favorite character, but I'm sure she's got a great voice.
How did you all manage to pull this off?
This surface exploration is the most important operation currently being carried out by the Ark.
Everybody wants in on it.
Elysian, Macillus, and even private companies are all eager to participate in some capacity.
That's right, and it all comes down to what we do with Leviathan.
Surface exploration has been a long-cherished goal of the Ark. Any progress made during this exploration, no matter how small, will solidify a company's reputation within the Ark.
Ooh, that's what Anderson was going for. Wait, 1 second, I wanted the log. Elysian, Macillus, and even private companies are all eager to participate in some capacity. Everybody wants in on it.
Although there were some hiccups, such as the E2 crystal being secured by Pathfinder, and the dark matter being obtained by Absolute.
The E2 crystal, is that what they named the little blue crystals that they have? Pathfinder is, Liverin and Fragile, I think, right? Dark matter being obtained by Absolute.
Surface exploration is still regarded as Elysian's forte.
Right, that's what they're there for. They're the military. Some hiccups such as E2 crystal being secured by Pathfinder. Right, and the dark matter obtained by Absolute. Okay.
In that case, Sewin must have had a hell of a time getting us to be the ones chosen for this mission.
Apparently she did a lot.
Actually, Matisse are the only ones who could have been sent up here. If it had been any other squad, the request would almost certainly have been denied.
Really?
Elysian's squad was originally supposed to join this operation. But Sewin contacted our boss.
Is that the thing that she said, in the previous chapter, Ingrid said that Sewin wanted to talk to her about something urgent. So this must have been that.
She asked if the Matisse upgrade facility, which had been planned for some time, could be sent aboard the Admire.
Sewin did that?
Anyway, is anyone else hungry?
She's just sad and mad. She's sent away. She's trying to do whatever she can to increase Macillus' standing. It's like, so she sends like the entire upgrade facility for Matisse on board the Admire. Meanwhile, like her secret squad, Wardress, or is it Wordless? But yeah, she sends Wardress. She supposedly sends Wardress away, but she also gives Mihara her upgrade that she had been planning on, while nobody knows about it.
It hurts to admit this, but you're right. The Aegis squad isn't the best fit for this operation.
They weren't the best fit for the operation, but they had the ship that could carry all the machinery for the squad who was the best fit for the operation.
We're not near the ocean, and this isn't a naval battle. The main reason we were deployed was to bring you these upgrade facilities.
Yeah.
I dunno. It's not such a bad deal. In exchange for us providing support, Macilis has agreed to cover the maintenance costs of the Admire for a while.
Okay, that's a good trade.
That will keep us afloat for a while yet.
So, in order to ensure that Matisse was the top contributor in this operation, Ingrid made a sacrifice.
Yep.
I didn't realize Ingrid and Suen were that close.
I mean, stuff happens, but, they're still CEOs.
Considerate loyalty among fellow CEOs. Ingrid has always believed that CEOs need to stick together.
That's right. Shit, they ain't a very exclusive club.
Maybe she hopes that doing this will help that moronic Suen grow up.
Helen, do you know what Suen said to Ingrid? Please, oh please, oh please.
From what I heard, she got on her hands and
she
knees
groveled
in front of all the secretaries and record keepers.
Ooh.
Suen? On her knees?
I would pay to see that.
I knew the situation was bad, but I didn't realize it was that dire. You never do. You only care about the Nikkes, except the Nikkes that really need your help.
I can't believe this. This isn't the time to hesitate. I can't believe she went that far for us. Laplace! Drake! Did you hear that? Suen may be an arrogant shrew, but she crawled on her hands and knees in order to get us this opportunity. The very woman who made us. Oh, the humiliation she must have endured. How can we ever repay her?
What do you mean? Isn't it obvious? We fulfill our roles as the ultimate heroes.
Obviously, I've got issues with the terminology, but I'll play along.
Get ready. It's time to power up.
Wow, how majestic.
Man, everybody getting upgrades over here. What are they doing over specs? Doing so many over specs so soon. Like, we're not gonna get these characters till like 2027 or something.
Too much shooting will make my arms sore.
It's gonna be a while, man. Alright, what we got here? This says list of things to pick up near the volcano. So that will be Nihilist's place. There are several parts near the volcano presumed to belong to the fire dragon. While they are few in numbers, they should be collected due to their value. But what are these parts doing there? It seems unlikely that the fire dragon would be beaten so thoroughly. Could there have been some infighting among its kind? Parts near the volcano presumed. Okay, so this is the aftermath of the fight that we had with Nihilister, like in chapter, what is it, 20 or 21, 22, something like that, like when we fought the Nihilister boss. So this is like Ziz that's like going about picking up all of these different remnants of stuff. So they got the piece of Indivilia, they got the parts from Indivilia and Chatterbox that were dropped from the fight with Rappy, and then they're picking up the parts of Nihilister that were dropped when we fought them in the earlier chapter. I like it. I like it when they tie story pieces together.
Securing victory for their subjects is a king.
When I get upgraded, I'll be able to say all sorts of stuff like, "You there, chop chop."
Birdie, from now on, call me Powered Up Laplace, will you? Because my power levels are about to go through the roof. Woo hoo hoo!
I thought the upgrade procedure would be more or less instantaneous.
Even though the facility was kept fully intact, I still have to make some adjustments. It'll take some time, so in the meantime, try and keep Laplace and Drake out of trouble. Without Maxwell to keep them on a leash, those two are going to be out of control.
She just provides color commentary throughout this whole chapter. This is bad.
Don't worry, Birdie. Even if something goes wrong,
I, the upgraded hero, will take care of it. This is kind of frightening. What if my power becomes too great? Would everything else in the world cease to have meaning? What a terrifying thought!
What on earth?
I feel the same way.
It's so goofy. This is really bad.
It is. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Keep tracking Leviathan. I'll be doubling as your operator, so don't try and be a hero out there.
Oh, Operator Maxwell.
The Outliers armaments are on standby.
Whoa.
Feel free to request a bombardment whenever you need it.
Ooh, we got a tactical strike, tactical nuke. Ooh.
I'll make sure that every shot finds its mark.
We also have Anchor scanning the surroundings. Unlike Drake, she can detect objects, so that should prove helpful. Beep beep.
Looks like you've been ousted from your position, Drake.
It's not like there's that much machinery in this area anyway. My sensors wouldn't have been useful either way. Besides, none of this matters anyway, since I'll be getting a power upgrade. So there was a brief period where I didn't accomplish anything. So what? Power upgrade, power upgrade!
The prospect of us getting a power upgrade is exciting. So why do I find myself secretly wishing for it to fail somehow?
I understand exactly how you feel.
Oh, there's something ahead. Hold on. Beep beep. Beep beep beep. Scanning.
Isn't this great? Isn't Anchor a great character?
I'm picking up a whole bunch of heat sources. About 5 clusters grouped together. 20 to 30 readings each.
Could that be where the eggs are gathered?
Let's check it out. We might find some new information. Soon after.
Looks like I was right. There's a whole bunch of eggs here. Far more than what we saw before. But
Something seems off about this.
yeah, even though I'm not sure what.
Don't they all seem a bit too neatly arranged?
That's it, Commander. I got too used to being around your messy room all the time.
What?
I forgot what proper organization looks like.
What? What?
Just kidding. Kind of. Anyway, you seem to be onto something. All the eggs are rather neatly arranged. They seem to be separated into zones according to size and shape. Small eggs on the right, larger ones in the center, and unusually shaped ones on the left. The texture, shape, and color of the shells on the left are different from the others. These eggs were almost certainly sorted and arranged with intention.
But didn't Leviathan say that she had stopped being hands-on with the eggs? And left them to their own devices? Seems to me she was lying.
Agreed. These were clearly organized with a purpose. The eggs in each of these separate zones most likely have similar contents. The only way to tell is to open them up.
Last time they all opened when we got close to them.
Then, charge! Let's go!
LaFlosse and Drake rush forward.
Commander, how about we use these two as decoys?
Hive decoys, I like it.
There's a change in the heat signatures. Looks like they're activating.
Huh, that's interesting.
What is?
Whenever I had those two knuckleheads in tow, all of their reckless antics would drive me up the wall. But seeing them from afar, it's kinda amusing.
It's like they say, life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot.
I think that might be a bit different.
It is.
LaFlosse, Drake, run!
Run, run, run!
So they're just gonna run around and just kick all the eggs? The surrounding eggs erupt open all at once with an unpleasant splat. Countless raptors pour out. Are we? I don't think we're fighting any of those deformed raptors in this map. It's all a bunch of enemies that we've seen before.
Those who block the path of the righteous will be shown no quarter!
Situation contained.
1 second, just checking.
I'll examine the remains of the raptures. It's as we expected. Each rapture classification corresponds to a specific egg type. The larger and more ornate the egg, the higher the rank of the rapture inside.
Which means that Leviathan has the technology to create enhanced fusions.
Yes, that much is certain. She was lying through her teeth.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I wouldn't be so sure. The best way to deceive someone is to use the truth as a smokescreen to hide what's actually important. I don't think everything she's told us was a falsehood. Rather, hidden under the layers of truth, there was something she didn't want us to know.
Is it by omission?
Makes sense. But why would Leviathan want to hide the fact that she knows how to create superior fusions? She probably figured that if we caught her, we'd try to stop her. It looks to me like she's trying to create a heretic. That was my initial suspicion. But this process doesn't seem capable of producing a heretic. Fusing a Nikke and Rapture together isn't something that can happen so easily.
Maybe she's trying to fuse the raptures together to make larger, stronger raptures so she can then feed them to Behemoth.
That makes sense too. She could be attempting to mass-produce Tyrant-class raptures. Based on our conversation with her in the Crystal region, the 4 beasts don't have any control over the raptures. Only after Behemoth transformed and grew larger was she able to manipulate them. If size is a prerequisite for controlling raptures, then Leviathan decidedly has no pull over them. But those black snakes seem to be entirely under her command. I think it's evident that Leviathan created them using the dark matter. Following that logic, these raptures that are hatched from these eggs, being made from dark matter as well, would also follow her orders. If she ends up being capable of mass-producing Tyrant-class raptures, you won't be able to turn a blind eye to that. True again. If she could produce these things on a mass scale, we'd be in a world of trouble.
They mentioned wanting to strike at the offsprings.
If the 4 beasts came calling with an army of Tyrant-class creatures in tow, even the offsprings would be in a tough spot. Fortunately, only 1 Tyrant class has been confirmed so far, and it can't move outside of dark matter, so it doesn't seem like a major threat for the time being. But that may change depending on what comes out of these eggs next. All right, let's keep going.
All right, not there. I knew that.
Alright, we got over half the items.
I'd rather not walk.
More relics.
To the target! Who's left standing? To the target!
More money.
I'm raring to go!
Swarm nest beasts. From the sky, from the land.
I'm raring to go! I'd rather not.
Not there. I knew that.
Is this one of those encounters everyone is? I'm raring to go!
A few days later, Ark.
Have you heard that paradise exists on the surface? A place where there's no such thing as exploitation or dishonesty. Where you can be whoever or whatever you want to be, free from limitations.
It's a fantasy.
A place where there is no oppression or deprivation.
Ooh.
Where you'll always have a safety net, no matter what. Eden, the last paradise on the surface, welcomes you all.
That sounds a lot better. This sounds a lot better. The video ends showing Dorothy seated at a tea table.
like it, do you? I knew you wouldn't like it. I originally planned on giving you these huge angelic wings that would spread way out. Feathers would come fluttering down, and flowers would bloom.
It was good you didn't do that.
Huh? Really?
Uh-oh.
When did I say these things?
It's all synthesized
It's
audio.
all AI. She said, when did I say these things?
I toyed around with some sound effects to mimic your voice as closely as possible.
Whoa, it's AI. We're getting real meta with this chapter whenever they talk about the ARC stuff. Oh my goodness.
Honestly, it turned out way better than I expected, considering that the program was free.
Ooh.
I see. Who wrote the script?
I did.
You really despise the Ark, don't you?
Game recognizes game. Oh man.
I'm not sure what you mean.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not used to speaking this directly, but I like it. I like it a lot.
Mutual hatred of the ARC.
All right, I'll hand over the channel to you. For one day, you can use it to say whatever you want.
She's funny. She's like, damn, you really hate the ARC, huh? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh? But what about the ratings?
I don't care about the ratings. I was surprised with how much that sounded like something I'd say. I'm satisfied with your effort, and so I'll grant you a favor.
Oh man, she gave her olive branch for that performance.
That's rather magnanimous of you.
And you, the one with the glasses.
Yes?
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 Ha 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 ha.
The one who asked me for my autograph.
Oh, that's me, Irie.
Come here.
Irie approaches Dorothy.
Hand me your phone. I want to get a closer look at your screen.
Oh, she caught on to it, huh?
Do I have to? My phone is kind of my personal property, you know?
Does it look like I'm asking?
Uh-oh.
Yikes! Why are you being so menacing over a phone? If you're so interested in phones, I can lend you mine.
So she caught on to it. Is she gonna break the phone?
Irie, did you not hear me?
I like this. This is great. Irie hands her phone. You can say goodbye to that phone, man. That phone is toast. She gonna break it. Irie hands her phone to Dorothy.
I'd appreciate it if you could give it back sooner rather than later. I'm waiting for an important call.
She's like, nah, bro.
I will.
Dorothy places her palm on Irie's phone screen and presses down.
Huh?
Oh.
How long do I need to hold down for it to read my information?
Yeah, she caught on to it.
About 5 minutes.
She's like, go ahead. Give it your best shot. She's like, I want him to know I'm here.
I see.
For 5 minutes, silence fills the room. Man, that's just shit. Alright. Alright, Queen. She's like, give me your best shot. Silence fills the room. No one moves a muscle save for Dorothy. Eventually, she removes her hand from Irie's phone.
Will that do?
What's this all about?
I told you before, I have no reason to hide anything from you. You seemed awfully curious about me, so I wanted to oblige.
Dorothy leans toward Irie, speaking softly into Irie's ear, but loud enough for everyone else to hear. She says,
Go ahead.
"Oh
Find
my
out all you
God.
can about me.
Oh no, she's still crazy. She's still crazy."
What kind of person I am, what kind of life I've lived, and what the Ark did to me.
Go for it.
It won't be easy. Best of luck to you.
I'll try not to disappoint you.
I love this. This is great. Dorothy's always great whenever she shows up.
I'm sure you won't. All right, everyone. I'm sorry, but could you all leave now?
And she's like, now, get out for real.
I want to rest.
Oh, I'm sorry, but can we use your studio? The facilities here are really nice, so I was hoping that I could do some editing and other stuff.
Do as you please.
Fine.
Oh, by the way, Dorothy, there's a whole bunch of stuff to eat in the fridge. Can I have some?
I'll turn on the air conditioning.
Could I trouble you for a cup of tea?
It's like, you guys are not going to leave. Oh. You guys are not going to leave. All right. Great scene, great scene, great scene. I love it.
I'd rather not walk.
Alright, list of things to do. Near the Ark, there seems to be something underground near the Ark. My intuition tells me it's incredibly valuable. Valuable enough that it's worth pursuing despite it being so deep underground and there being so many raptors nearby. Still, it seems worth the risk. Something underground near the Ark. Oh, okay. Near where Gravedigger was, I guess.
Enemies straight ahead!
Oh, right. Behemoth's egg is up ahead. But I don't see Leviathan anywhere. It must be a trap.
Maybe not. Let's not approach it for now and hold back.
You cowards! I'm going in!
I would not do that. Behemoth's egg. Yeah, her little, what do they call it? The little SD model? The little chibi? Her chibi was sitting in the egg.
Wait. There's something inside.
Staring more closely at the egg, it's hard to see clearly, but it appears to be filled with some kind of embryonic fluid. And floating inside, we're gonna get an illustration, is the silhouette of a person. Must be Behemoth.
That's her, all right. I recognize that outline.
She's so mad because she lost to Behemoth.
How has she gotten so big so quickly? How many raptures has Leviathan been feeding her?
I think Leviathan may have fed herself to Behemoth.
Huh?
What?
When Nihilister was inside the Ark, she revived Nvidia and Chatterbox
Oh,
by
right,
feeding
right,
them
right.
parts of her own body. If sustenance is what Behemoth requires, then using another heretic's body would be the optimal choice. Although, it's hard to say how much she's ingested, or how much is required. Let's keep our distance, and then try throwing a rock at it.
What?
Oh, what do you think, Rappy?
I think I should stop trying to reason with you all.
Haha, right. Uh-oh. Bang. Something falls from the sky and lands with a resounding crash. The impact is strong enough to send vibrations all around. As the dust clears, someone can be seen sprawled on the ground. Is she bleeding from her nose? Or is that my screen? Damn. Woof. Man, these four beasts are something else. So I saw a preview, right, in the trailer that they did for the anniversary, and it seems like I think her little parts, they're kind of like a grasshopper. Like she can't fly, right? The Ziz is supposed to be like a flying. I think Ziz is like supposed to be a flying demon, but she can't do that, and her parts look like a grasshopper.
So much for making a grand entrance. Wow. My nose is killing me.
She just flopped.
My nose is bleeding!
Who are you?
What do you mean? You know who I am. Huh? You're not Leviathan.
One of the four beasts.
Strange. I came here because I sensed something familiar. Do we know each other? Sorry. My memory isn't so great.
Who is this? She came because she sensed something familiar. Maybe she doesn't know about Behemoth? Or maybe Leviathan is hanging out nearby watching us? Do we know each other? Hasn't Leviathan told you?
No?
We're new friends of hers.
Oh, no kidding. No wonder. Gosh, Leviathan never tells me anything. Did she say anything about me? Did she say I was good?
It's like they're all dependent on Leviathan. Sorry, but she only told us about Behemoth.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. Maybe she forgot about me. Yeah.
I feel kind of sad.
Oh, just so you know, the reason Leviathan forgot to mention me isn't because I'm weak or anything, okay? She's smart, but sometimes she forgets to mention important details. It's a bit embarrassing having to do this myself, but in any case,
She's so excited to introduce herself.
allow me to introduce myself. My name's Ziz. Got it?
Nice to meet you, Ziz. I'm SonicNKnux.
All right. I won't forget it.
I'm Rappy. Leviathan and I are old friends.
No, you're not, okay? Rafi, don't start making up any weird backstories, thank you.
Sorry, it didn't sound that outlandish in my head.
Rappy. Rappy. I'm Laplace.
Yeah, she knows her from someplace. I'm Laplace.
Oh, sorry. That was because I saw a bug on my arm. It's not because your voice was loud and startled me, all right?
These characters.
Okay. Laplace. Laplace.
She can't remember anything. She's got like this memory loss deal going on. Who is this character? Who is this person?
And I'm and I'm Drake. Drake. Nice to meet you, friends.
She's trying her best.
This is my first time making new friends outside of Leviathan, Behemoth, and Bahamut.
Oh my gosh, man. Man, she's trying her best. Nice to meet you. Please don't make me fight
Are
her.
you here to see Leviathan?
Yeah, it's been a while since we saw her, so we came to chat.
Now who's creating weird backstories?
Come on now, I mean, look. Sorry, it sounded better in my head.
Okay, gotcha. But where is she? She's usually here.
She went to get me some medicine for my upset stomach. Well, come on now.
Commander, what did I just tell you?
I can't help it.
Oh, does your stomach hurt? Oh, hold on. Let me see if I have some medicine.
Huh? Ziz's wings unfurl, revealing a massive wingspan. Whoa. The wings appear to have a slimy texture reminiscent of dark matter. All of their abilities are created from Leviathan? Ziz reaches into her wings and starts rummaging around.
Here it is. Take this. It'll make you feel better.
Oh, thanks. Ziz hands over a glass bottle dripping with dark matter. The moment I reach out to grab it, Ziz suddenly pulls it back.
I'm not trying to take credit or anything, but make sure to tell Leviathan I was the one who gave this to you, okay?
Oh my gosh, is Leviathan neglecting her friend? What is she doing? Sure, I'll let her know how kind and thoughtful you are.
Kind and thoughtful? You don't have to go that far. Still, I'm sure it'd make her happy to hear that.
Oh, please don't let her be a jobber. Please don't let her die quickly. I hope she stays.
Anyway, I hope you feel better.
She's like, get over here!
Oh, hey, it's Leviathan.
There she is, get her!
Hey, Leviathan. I met your friends. You... What? I can't hear you.
She was hiding off on the side.
I said! They're enemies, you fool!
Dot. Say something. Say no, we're not.
You tricked me!
Rafi.
And Count.
Rafi. Everything goes black. The ground starts to shake violently. Why didn't you say no, we're not? Unable to maintain our balance, we all tumble to the ground.
What's going on?
It's too dark. I hate the dark.
It's pitch black. I can't see 2 inches in front of my face. My body continues to tumble about as I crash against various surfaces which I cannot see. All I can hear are the screams of my friends all around me. Just as my consciousness begins to fade, everything suddenly brightens again. A blue sky dotted with picturesque clouds comes into view. What the? Ah! So she threw him up into the air? I feel like I'm in free fall, but how is that possible?
Commander!
The wind is hitting us so hard that it's a struggle to even open my eyes. Once I manage to pry them open, I see that we're falling from an immeasurable height. Ooh, that's not good. What's going on? Oh, I gotta click that.
Commander! I'm coming! 7 Dwarf 0. Activate!
7 Dwarf Zero's thrusters ignite. While dizzyingly adjusting directions in midair, Rappy works her way towards me.
I'll catch you.
I curl up into the brace position and slam into Rappy's arms hard enough that it feels like ramming into a wall.
I'll try and land somewhere.
What about Laplace and Drake?
Those two can handle themselves.
Okay.
Where do you think you're going?
From afar, Ziz spreads her black wings and approaches us rapidly.
No! Fire the anti-aircraft guns.
No, don't knock her down. Come on.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Massive shells slam into Ziz as she approaches. Ziz is sent careening backwards through the air. I can't see anything. Everything's just a blue sky. I don't know what's happening. While holding me tightly against her, Rappy skids across the ground for a long distance before coming to a stop. Oh, at the same time, Rappy accelerates. Okay.
That was close.
Too close for comfort. What about Laplace and Drake?
I told you. You've got nothing to worry about when it comes to those two.
Rappy points upwards towards the sky. Like a pair of tandem skydivers, Laplace and Drake hold hands and spin in circles as they descend.
Woohoo! Heroic tumble!
No way! Villainous tumble!
Alright, well, they're having fun, so we're good. As they descend, the two suddenly let go of each other's hands, and each lands dramatically in what they clearly think is their coolest pose.
Heroic landing!
Villainous entrance!
To land from such an incredible height is a remarkable feat. Even for a hero like me! How invigorating!
Maybe I do have heat rash. Huh. At this point, I'm too tired to be amazed anymore. Ziz dives straight at us from the air. I feel like there's some imagery that I'm missing here. The fusillade of anti-aircraft fire from the Admire can't keep up with her speed, so she can't fly.
She's too fast.
Is she flying or is she jumping? Ziz dives straight at us from the air, so she is flying.
Tell the systems to leave the target then.
I'm trying, but she's still too fast.
Then manually adjust.
There's no way I can pull that off.
Stop complaining. Ziz closes the distance in an instant, but Laplace and Drake stand between her and us.
Come on! Let's go!
They're going to take her on themselves.
Ziz, diving at high speed, is intercepted by Laplace and Drake. Can't be friends with anybody out here. A massive shockwave ripples outward through the ground.
Huh? Phew.
What are you guys? Heretics?
We're not heretics. We're heroes. No, we're villains. Huh? Which one is it? Pierce through. Huh?
Rappy deploys her drill and swings it upward to form an uppercut. But just before the drill pierces Ziz's side, her wings surge forward to block the attack.
What?
Dark matter splatters everywhere. Ziz immediately retreats.
What are you guys? You tricked me! You're nothing but a bunch of scoundrels! But why are you so strong? If I'd known that, I wouldn't have attacked you on my own. But I'm not scared of you. Don't think otherwise. Not for a second. I'd have done a lot better if I had some backup. It's just that I hate an uneven fight. There's too much to think about when I'm going up against multiple opponents.
All right, no problem. I mean, you can tag somebody else in. This is this massive black wing spread out. Her wingspan is immense, big enough to engulf us all.
So that's what happened. You scooped us up in those wings of yours, lifted us in the air, and then dropped us.
That's what birds do.
Not bad, right? I can even fly, and super fast at that. I'm also really good at finding important things. And I'm smart.
I can't bring myself to hate this character, man.
I know when to call for backup.
A splat. As I adjust my stance, it feels as if I've stepped into something thick and viscous. As I look downward, I see the entire ground is soaked in dark matter. It must have been from earlier when Ziz's wings got hit. Oh gosh, are they gonna stab him? He got stabbed. A warmth spreads across. Ah, jeez. Man, days without incident. 0. Alright, did they hit him in the same spot that he always gets hit in? My legs feel wobbly. Oh, I look down again, struggling to keep my vision steady. Wow. She's definitely the brains of her group. Which definitely the smartest one in her team. Unless Bahamut is smarter than her. I looked at, I mean, it's an interesting dynamic, right? The one that's like the weakest of all of them, that actually can't do anything, is the one that's the smartest. I look down again, struggling to keep my vision steady. Leviathan leaps out of the dark matter, cackling and drenched in my blood.
Commander!
I did it! It's Vapos. So, this is the feeling the behemoth was talking about. It feels like every single cell in my body is vibrating.
But she's not a heretic, so what's it gonna do to her?
I'm not even sure if I can contain all this dark matter. Leviathan! But then again, no one's better at controlling dark matter than me.
Bubble, bubble, bubble. Dark matter starts surging out of Leviathan's body.
This is it! That's the feeling. I can do it!
What?
Die, traitors!
Yeah, she's still mad. Bright light bursts forth.
Everyone, brace yourselves. She's going to transform.
Oh no! Leviathan, what is that? Wait, I would like to play this. What? It's just a floating head, and it has to come out of the water. Do we just keep shooting? Huh? Oh. What? Oh.
We won! We actually won!
I feel like there's another stage to that. I don't quite feel like that was the full version of the boss. It hasn't done anything yet.
Did we just take down a heretic after it transformed? It didn't feel like it was all that difficult, to be honest.
Because she's not a heretic.
Doesn't she look a bit different than Behemoth did when she transformed?
Yeah, but nobody knows that. This is stuff that only the players know from the side story.
Could she be incomplete?
Okay, but she did feel something, right?
Leviathan, are you okay?
I failed. My transformation only half succeeded. I really thought it would work.
Oh.
Maybe I really am a born loser.
Oh, jeez. No, don't do this. Come on.
No, that's not true.
Come on, you'll kill me next time. Gosh.
Sure, you're short, really scary, and have a huge forehead.
That's what I said.
But I still aspire to be like you.
Got a 6 head.
Thanks for the kind words.
Huh?
Anyway, let's try this.
Take a break. Take 5. Ziz wraps Leviathan with her wings, forming a spherical shape. She then spreads her wings once again. Muffled sounds come from inside the black sphere. Ziz cradles the black sphere and in an instant leaps into the air, disappearing from our view. But what about Behemoth?
Commander!
Rappy rushes over to me and crouches down. She quickly rips a section of my shirt, revealing the side that Leviathan
I
pierced.
thought this might happen, so I brought plenty of hemostatics, antibiotics, and anesthetics. Hang in. Huh?
I'm already healed, girl.
Huh?
Rappy lifts the other side of my shirt.
Commander,
Yeah, well, you know, it does that.
didn't you get stabbed by Leviathan?
Who can say? I did.
How are you feeling pain-wise?
You know, it's just Tuesday. What a ridiculous question! Of course it. Hold on, dude. It doesn't hurt.
Makes sense, considering there's no wound.
What?
Your body is caked with blood, so that tells me you were definitely stabbed, but
He's healing even fast.
I think the wound's already healed.
Yep, I do that.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Are we sure he was stabbed?
Positive! I saw it with my own 2 eyes. It was scary.
Could it be the healing powers of a hero that have only been heard of in legend?
Birdie, you're no longer a sidekick, but a full-fledged hero.
Would you quiet down?
For now, everyone report back to the Admire. We've
Oh.
got plenty of medical equipment on board meant for humans. We can get a better look.
What about Behemoth? I get up. My body feels as light as a feather. He's like a Saiyan. He gets stronger with every what is it? Every near-death experience makes him stronger. My body feels as light as a feather. It scarcely feels like I ever got stabbed at all. What's going on?
Let's move. What should we do about that egg with Behemoth inside?
I'll keep an eye on it. A villain is the one who does the taking, not the other way around.
I'll keep a close watch on it too. As a hero, it's my sacred duty to safeguard this egg.
Okay, I'll let you two handle that. Although, I'm not entirely sure what that egg has to do with being a hero.
As a hero, it's my sacred duty to safeguard this egg.
There we go.
Let's go, Commander. Can you walk?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I could even run.
Let's get you cleaned up first. You need to wash off all that blood.
Oh, yeah. What happened with this guy? Did he absorb something? Soon after, I wash out the blood using the bottled water that Rappy hands me. The blood has already dried up and hardened, so it's a bit difficult to clean. Rappy, standing off to the side, clears her throat.
Commander,
Yes?
the next time we meet Leviathan, am I permitted to use force against her?
No. Why?
She has no intention of talking. We approached her with open arms, but all she did was come at us with the intent to kill. She got us all wrong. And it's got me annoyed.
Annoyed?
Yes, annoyed.
Be my guest.
What? Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Do whatever you like, Rappy. Did something happen to me? Just don't be too rough with her.
Roger. After I'm done with her, she'll be begging to talk with us.
Oh my goodness. You're gonna bully Leviathan again. Chapter 38, Gluttony. Alright. So that's it for this chapter here. I'm gonna start another video. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. You guys take care. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Struggle, shout. Okay. Now, I'll see you guys later. Is Behemoth in there still?
I'm raring to go.
Yeah, she's still in there. She's still in there growing. All right.
Not there.
I'll see you guys later. You guys
I
take
knew
care.
that.
Bye-bye.